guys, welcome back again to another video that you guys should expect you're thinking about. So this particular video was actually requested by one of my viewers. I actually saw the person's comment. She was like, I should make a video regarding universities in Sweden that actually accepts HND. Yeah, you guys know I have to people. If there's any immigration question that you have or difficulty that you have, right, just leave it in the comment section, and of course I'll make my research. So I have actually made my research, and here is the video. So I need you guys to listen attentively regarding this process, because it's not direct, it's not so direct. So there are actually 4 ways for you to study in Sweden with your HND / universities in Sweden that accept HND for direct masters. So now let's go back to backstory for you to understand. Usually, normally in Sweden, HND Nigeria or anywhere HND higher national diploma is to their own equivalent is higher vocational educational something like that. It's not the same. They don't see it as same standard, right? So if you are going to be applying to any university in Sweden with your HND from Nigeria or from anywhere, that means you have to, there are some accessory things that you have to do. Like I said, there are 4 ways that you can use your HND to study in Sweden. In no particular order, just pick the one that applies to you or the one that you feel like is easier for you to do. The first one is applying for top-up BSc. As at when I'm making this video, I do not know of any university in Sweden that accept that does top-up BSc. No university at all. So that guy says, as at when I'm making this video, I don't know, maybe if I end this video, maybe they will start tomorrow or next tomorrow. But as at when I am making this video, there is no university in Sweden that is doing top-up. So if you want to do your top-up BSc, you can do your top-up from Nigeria, you can do from other countries. And in my subsequent video, or maybe after this one, I'll shoot videos regarding schools in Nigeria that offers top-up BSc. And this top-up BSc in Nigeria, they're always like a 1-year duration thing. Some can be distance learning, right? Some can be distance, some can be online, some can be physical, and in no time you'll be done. So that way you can now use to apply. Or maybe you do top-up. UK has top-up. There are other countries too that has top-up. Let me write it. Countries that offers top-up BSc degree. Then another countries that actually offer top-up degree for HND, there are those low japa budget countries I've talked about in the past. If you're just hearing it for the first time, I'll put a link in my description box. You click it, you see all playlists. When you scroll to it, you see low japa countries. So any of those countries, they actually offer you, they actually do BSc top-up for cheap. You can say as low as $140 to $50, right? So if you don't want to do it in Nigeria, if you don't want to do it in Nigeria, that you just want something different from your surrounding, or just use that one to jackpot, you can actually apply to them, right? So that's the first way. But if you feel like I cannot do 1 year top-up, then move again, then this thing. The second alternative for you is there's something they call something prior learning, recognition of prior learning assessment in Sweden. So this recognition of prior learning is a government regulated scheme that they actually do in Sweden. It's like a compulsory criteria. Let me try to explain it in layman's word for you to understand. It means that if a candidate or if an applicant does not have the direct requirement to actually study a particular course or a particular profession in any particular level, right? The school or the university should assess other area of that applicant's life. So how does this apply to HND? This applies to HND in the sense that if you have a HND degree, let's say maybe you have a HND degree in business admin, and then maybe, for example, you've been a banker in Nigeria, but I doubt you can be a banker in Nigeria with just HND. But let's say maybe you've done business related stuff, or you should have anything relating to your degree that is experience wise, right? So Sweden government gives the go ahead to universities in Sweden to have your HND, your work experience, and use it to assess your eligibility for direct masters. So depending on the university you're applying to, depending on the course, depending on the faculty leader, depending on this thing, right, they can actually accept you into direct masters. So this one is more like game of luck, and the person in charge, hello me no, some people can take you 1 year, they will take you. Some people say no, you have 5 years. So this one is depending on the university. And let me save your time so that you not just be parading on the internet. So because I said Sweden government gave the go ahead to universities, these universities I'm talking about, they are only applicable to private, scrap that, to public universities only. So this recognition of prior learning is applicable to what? Public universities in Sweden only. If you go and meet private, maybe private can do it, but the general rule that I know of is public universities only. I hope you understand that. Then the third way that you can actually use your HND to study in Sweden is pathway program. So there is something that they actually call pathway program. So this pathway program is more like top up BSc. It's like top up BSc. So for example, if you're applying to a school, you have like HND business admin, and then you want to apply to a school for masters in business admin, let's say for example, right? So they will go through your HND. And another thing I'll tell you is, especially if you are from Nigeria or let's say West Africa, most times our HND, they carry weight past some country BSc. Because for example, HND, if you do West evaluation, if you do West evaluation with our HND, is equivalent to USA BSc level, right? So if you want to study in Sweden, they will ask for your HND transcripts, right? Let's say you want to apply for masters in business admin. So they'll do comparison and see the credit that is missing, the one that you need, or this thing. So let's say you maybe you have business 101, maybe 3 credits, and it's supposed to be 6. So that way they'll do like a pathway program for you for business 101. Then when you finish the pathway program, you just enter your direct master. So that's more like a top-up BSc for me. So which university actually offers this particular program? I know of the one that does this is John Comping University. They actually have pathway programs. And then in my subsequent videos, I'll make more research about list of universities that actually offer pathway programs. But for now, you can actually apply to John Comping University. Another good thing about this university is they have lot of English taught programs, right? Yeah. So another on my list is taking chances. Like in as much as HND is not equivalent to their direct entry for you to enter direct masters, right? So you can just take chance. There are some universities that they seem like they're actually kind of flexible to still accept international students with HND. But even if you have to do this, make sure that at least you have relevant experience in what you studied. Or is it that you have experience in what you studied, or the current experience you have is what you want to get masters in. Two things just have to tally. So don't have HND in business admin, and then your experience in cooking and catering, and then you want to go and apply for masters in public health. You see that within contract, there's no this thing. So you have to have at least 2 things that they are relevant together, because in normal sense a level, right, or a degree is equal to like 5 years experience. Like if you want to do, for example, if you have a BSc degree and you have 5 years experience, there are so many countries that they will accept you to direct PhD. You understand what I'm trying to say? So work experience, right, they use it to like interchange for some degree or for some credit hours, right, instead of the traditional academic distance. But that's only if you have continuous experience in the same field, and not you changing field from one place to another. Today you do kitchen, tomorrow you do toiletry and cleaning. Do you understand? So one keynote, so those are the major 4 ways that you can actually use your HND to study in Sweden. But one thing I'm going to tell you is like keynotes for you, right? Number one, like I said, make sure you apply to the same program as you studied in your HND or you have experience in. That one will actually increase your chance. Don't go this thing. Number two, send email to the program director themselves, itself, right? Establish communication with them. Number three, make sure to apply to as many universities as you can. Yeah, as many as you can. Number four, make sure that before you even start this processing, make sure that your HND, your transcript, and your CV, they are ready. Like if they are not ready, don't even bother, because this one is not normal admission. It has to do with your CV, your transcripts, and your CV transcripts. And what's the last one that I mentioned? You saw it in the video. You understand? So make sure they are ready first before you start the application process. And after applying and everything, let me know how it goes or any update that you get. But most time, immigrants, they don't used to come back and even tell you thank you, even when your video is up to them. Even if they come back to say thank you, by the time you are reading the end of that mail, you see that they are requesting for something else. So it's very rare for you to really see a grateful immigrant. I'll say, oh, thank you, your video was helpful, and they don't need anything else. If they come and tell you thank you, as they read the message, just know that they'll say, thank you for your video, was so helpful. The thing really helped me, and this thing. But wait, though, I want to ask you one thing. Dad, there is never a genuine thank you from immigrants. Now, why may they charge them? I know they closer. Anyways, this will bring us to the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye for now.